This should be interesting. I've already done a test with expanding foam. The properties, strength properties, grip. What I want to do here is do a test on the polyfiller, do a crack test. I've foamed it and I put a layer of polyfiller. The wood I just joined together with some tape, screwed it down, then foamed the gap. That was just to ensure that no foam went onto the board. Popped a screw in, which, if I just line that up, literally only bites in just over 1/4 inch. So only slightly doing its job. Generally, skirting board is going to be pinned, nailed, screwed. So I removed the screws, then lifted it all up, took the tape off the back, put it back down, screwed it back down. Actually, it was at that point then that I removed a little bit of foam and put the filler in, the polyfiller. So now only this side is secured. This side is floating free with one screw just slightly biting in there. So here I've got a spring under tension. If I start to release this nut, then it's going to drive this that way. Just want to see how much movement there is, if any, and see if this cracks. So that's under complete tension now. So what I'll do is I'll fasten it back up and I'll take this screw out, and then it'll just be the foam on its own. But at the moment there's no cracking. I'm going to test it further. Okay, so I'll just hold this just so it won't rotate and get it started. So again, I'm pretty confident this ain't going to go anywhere. So the pressure's off it again. So the spring is wanting to push out. Again, obviously it's not moving. So tighten this up again. And I've got a 4 kilo brick there. Got a screw. I'll just pop it in this hole here that I've already done before. So see the length of it there, that'll be touching the wood there. So if I just draw it up a bit, that'll be enough to do what I want and won't be biting in. Probably draw it up a little bit more than that. Yeah, okay. That should be sufficient. So now get this brick hanging off it and get this set up properly so you can see. Okay, you can see now, no cracking. That's not screwed all the way in. Just hear that different. Okay. So brick. Got to be gentle with this. Don't want to snatch at it, because remember, this is skirting board, it is fixed. That's alright. Again, it's not touching. Just it is floating there. No cracking. So I'm going to test it a little bit more. Before I do any more testing here, I'm going to remove this so you can just see what's going on, and then also while it's off you'll be able to see this here, and I want to see if I can move this brick with this spring. Okay, so in fact no, what we'll do first of all is get this brick on. I want it to slide, so well, you can see it underneath that. Take that screw out in a minute, but I'll just leave that there. Actually, what we'll have to do is just pop this down here, because hopefully it'll slide on that. Don't want any friction, the brick will just grip to the wood. If it can push the 4 kilo brick, I wouldn't mind knowing how much it can push. Yeah, so it's moving that brick. The spring's opening up. Yeah, so there's no worries about that having pressure behind it. Finally fixed down again, floating. Right, unwind this, put the pressure back on. So it's all under pressure now, there now. Spring's forcing. No screwing, it's just the foam. Just want to see how this polyfiller performs. So again, generally whatever is there is going to be secured. It's going to be either driven in with a nail gun or screwed. So got my hammer. I just want to give it a little bit of shock and see what happens along here. Again, it's under pressure now, over 4 kilo. This is the floating end. No crack in there. So that's all right. And what I can do is actually just let me get myself a scraper. The scraper won't go under. So filling blade, I can start to just release that and you'll see this just shoot off. Well, shoot off. It's going to open up anyway. Yeah, just foam. And about only what, 2 to 3 mil filler there, a bit more than 3-4 mil maybe. And it was onto a smooth edge as well. Complete right angle. Where it bit in the screw. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm going to test this, just see how many of these it pushes. Just over 8 kilo now. Let's see if the spring pushes this. So it did push that quite comfortably, but obviously the spring, as it opens up, when it gets to its full expanded sort of length, then it's going to weaken. So yeah, that's okay. That was under tension. And when you consider that, like I say, right angle there, it was only a small amount of foam and filler. Not done too bad at all.